Hey party people, it's Nick with tech-Nic, and today we're going to check out this wireless smart doorbell from MubView. Let's go! MubView reached out to us and told us that they'd like the crazy tech-Nic, wild, weird, wacky approach. All right, Nursel, it's soothing until you realize you're in the Hunger Games, so you can hijack someone's robot.
And hello everybody, today we will look at the Tech-Nic digital scale.
Love cookie.
I know, that one works. Should have had me in the movie. You know what? Kiss my derriere, Marvel.
Yeah, that approach on reviewing this product of theirs. This is their new smart video doorbell. Now, we've used these products. We've used Google ones and we've used Ring ones. We've never used MubView's, and we're excited to do that. So we're going to open this up, and even though they sent us this, we're going to give a fair assessment of how we think this product works, what it costs retail, and how it compares to our experience with Ring and Google. There is a QR code here on the side that's going to give you the app to download, which you will need to rock this device. As we look here, obviously a couple of things that we absolutely have to have, and some things that I honestly didn't quite expect. The things you would expect: a mobile app where you can access this feed and look at it while you're at work, while you're on the go. A motion sensor is built in, so that's expected as well, right? We need that so that it'll identify when someone's moving at the door and then alert us so that we can check that live feed. It is IP66 weatherproof. This thing functions at day or night. It is two-way talk capable, so that means someone can ring the doorbell and tell you why they're there, and you can actually talk back to them. And it's 2.4 gigahertz for the Wi-Fi connection. Again, all of that being expected. But what's not expected in here, and is kind of cool, well, you know what, let's just paint a picture. Let's say John's not feeling real well today.
I think I'm getting the black lung, Bob.
Some random person decides to come check on John and knock at the door. John doesn't feel good, guys. He's not feeling like entertaining company at all. But they're pounding on the door, and they hit this magic little button that goes to John's phone, and John says, "Oh my God, it's that guy. I don't feel like going to the door." Now, John can talk wirelessly through the network. That's incredible, right? But what if John wants to do it a step further? He can hit the voice changing button, and it will change and synthesize his voice, and John can be whatever he wants to be. Maybe he's an AI assistant that's answering the door. "Hello, John is not home. Please leave your voice message and he will respond to you as soon as possible." Now John is in the bed sick as man. His head is just thumping and bumping.
I'm sorry, John's not here.
"Listen, John's not home. Leave. You tell that mean ocean."
My dear friend, John Black, is in the bed, sick and near death. Leave a message.
Anyway, so the MubView allows you to do a voice changer of some kind. I don't know. It's probably like a... we've really oversold what the possibilities are. All right, and then obviously this is going to have some type of a speaker or apparatus that you have inside the house so that you can communicate. So while we start opening this up, thank you for your shopping and trust. We have been optimizing our products and improving our lifetime customer service to you to offer a better shopping experience. If you have any problems, please feel free to write us an email. We will solve your problem within 24 hours. Wow, that's a claim. That's a claim there, MubView. I got some problems, but a camera ain't one of them. And you know, to be honest, it does not say it has to be a problem about their product.
Oh, there we go.
So I've been working on some distortions in gravitational fields that we've not been able to fix in the simulation. I think I might send that over and get that answer in 24 hours. Work on that Nobel Prize.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know.
But then you got to share it with MubView.
Well, no one has to know that
products,
MubView is doing my advanced calculations in the background.
In all of the products that we've opened, I've never seen such a bold customer service.
Right, that is all kidding aside, that's a heck of a claim. 24 hours. I mean, and it doesn't say like, hey, we might tell you that we're alive. We will solve your problems within 24 hours. Oh man, I wish it was that easy, right? You just call MubView up. Hey man,
My wife's at it
She left
again.
me again, man. You will take her flowers and an apology written that is heartfelt. No, we did that last week, MubView. I feel like we got to up the game. But anyway, it says that you can scan this QR code that's in here and extend. MubView will give you a 3-year extended warranty on this device. That's pretty incredible. Now, the other thing I wanted to say, it's not something you automatically assume is going to happen. So when I'm talking about Google or Nest or Ring, you end up finding yourself having to have these subscriptions to be able to see any of that content. Now, what I saw in a bit of the overview that they sent us was that this has a SD card slot. So I can actually have some physical storage on this thing as well, which is pretty interesting. It would also be interesting to see the max size card that it can hold and about how much rough footage that will give you. So pretty much they just tell you here to download and install the app and then to connect the doorbell. Speaking of, let's do it. So we're going to pull the MubView out. Now we got some mounting brackets back here on the back. Expected again, but let's get down here. We've got a couple of batteries, and then sure enough, we have a wireless speaker that can kind of relay information inside the house. And what they're going for here is super ease of being able to set up. Essentially, I can set this outside and connect it to the Wi-Fi and put this inside, and I'm going. In the bag, just quickly, we've got some tape. We've got some mounting hardware. We've got tape in case you don't want to commit and you don't want to bolt this into your wall. You wanted some chance to reverse here at some point and break up with MubView, you can use tape. And that's nice of them to give you, there's no pressure here.
Why don't you like me?
This is hard to answer with these.
They're not locking you in to a relationship here. Maybe you want us, maybe you don't. We don't care. We're making good products and we're going to solve your problems in 24 hours. You can't live without us after a couple of weeks. But it does have in here a couple of drywall anchors.
Sorry, you'll switch over from
You'll
tape.
switch over. You're not going to go anywhere. But trust me, you'll be back. It says, to activate it for us, we're going to do a 3-second hold that will power this on. 5-second hold will power this device off. Now, once you take this tape off, your guests don't know that. So they walk up, it's just a button, they hit the button, it rings. Okay, but in practice, if someone walked up and were to hold this for 5 seconds, they could power your camera off. So
I'm gonna tell you, being a kid at heart still, and
kids
knowing
do
that
just
kids
jack,
are
just
gonna
jack
punch
with
that
stuff,
button, man.
just slappy tappies, those little slappy tappers. Well, let's see what happens when we try to very calmly and politely read how to open the device. So this SIM card pin is not just a SIM card pin, it's actually an unlock for removing the faceplate. Then for installation purposes, set this up, mark my drill holes, put in my drywall anchors if I'm doing this in drywall, and then put the screws through. If I'm doing this in wood or even brick, these screws would go in wood. They're not going to go in mortar, so you would have to use a different piece of hardware there, but that's all I would do. And then this would snap in. So with the back off of it, here's the SD card slot. Okay, so that is enclosed in the holster that this will hold on the wall. So that's pretty secure. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have.
I think somebody at that point, it's like a window in your house. If they want in, they're going to get in. No alarm or system is going to stop them. I do think the design gives you at least enough protection that you can feel pretty safe about that. And an SD card backup is pretty slick.
Yeah.
Up until last year, until our internet connection here got sizably upgraded. Now we're rocking a gig, so we don't have that issue. But before, when we were still on like 20 megs, what we would have happen is the internet lapsing out or the Wi-Fi crashing for a moment, and then we have it does some weird stuff with the way that data is being transferred up to the cloud. With an actual SD card, you're getting something a little extra there, and I think that's probably worth Google and Ring taking notice of. All right, we've plugged it up. Remember, we have a 3-second hold to turn this on and a 5-second hold to turn it off. I think it looks nice and sleek. Let's get a 1, 2, 3. Okay, and let's set that there.
I don't like ominous red lights. If I see an electronic device start blinking red like that,
You gotta fight for your
Right.
No.
So it is going to make me sign up. So let's just do this real quick while we're here. So it looks like there will be some upgrade options for what kind of services you want to have. It let me know as soon as I logged in that the base set accountings will not allow multiple logins for this account. I'm just going to use that add device button that's there and select add device, and then it's going to tell me it's want permission to do whatever. In order to obtain the current connected Wi-Fi information, it needs permission, and I'm going to tell that yes. Now that it has it, select device. So I'm going to select the smart video doorbell setting here. And then it says follow the directions in the manual for the complete setup. And that's what that's requesting that I do there. It says press the bell button and tap next. It said now using the supplied pin, please reset the device. It found our Wi-Fi. And then it says scan the QR code below with the device at a distance of 5 to 8 inches. A tone will be heard when successfully scanned, and we did hear that. Now that I've done that, it started a timer till our detonation, till we are done here. Now it says just take and install at your door at the correct height, which we will mimic in just a second. It says it's connecting to the live stream. We did power this on. It is synced to it, so it looks like if someone were to ring the doorbell that the chime would go off. We'll test that in just a moment. But let's see if we can get this video feed. There we go. It just needed to restart. I'm going to play the neighbor. Here's what we're going to do. Hey there, guys. It's tech-Nic. But I'm going to ring this doorbell. Whoa. So, now, hey there.
Hang up on yourself.
So the other thing that I want to test real quick is clown voice. We're going to hit this button. Now we're going to have some audio lag, but I want to hit, hey there. Can you leave the package at the door? And then get all my property. It says uncle.
It says uncle.
This is Kevin McAllister, the uncle.
Oh my God! That's awesome!
So exactly like you would expect, it does give you two voice changing options. One is a clown and then one that makes it a deeper voice. So that's a cool feature too. If I'm not recommending in any way that kids answer the door, but if it were a situation where they were trying to communicate with somebody there, or you were there and didn't want somebody to know you were, you can change your voice a little bit if you wanted to sound a little weird, clownish, and that is oddly intimidating.
Let's be honest.
Slow and demonic.
If you're there with bad intentions and you hear that voice, you're leaving the package.
True.
You're getting out of it.
That's probably true, right? Like if I'm there and I'm thinking I'm going to scope this house out and a clown answers the thing, I'm probably like, not worth it. I'm going to just go to a normal house to pillage. Or if the demon uncle, hello, why are you bringing me flowers? I think I'm probably just going to be like, I'm going to leave it here. Don't need to sign. You know what? Signature, I gotcha. Stay in your underwear or basement throwing lotion, whatever you're putting lotion on, you know. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. Anyway, so there is some cool feature to that. Now, guys, really, honestly, what do you need out of a doorbell? And we'll talk about what Google and Ring and then MubView are trying to do here. The name of this game is easy. Most people do not have time to spend a large amount of time installing a device. This is a very easy fix, and it can be rather discreet. Now, that being said, Google's design is behind it, so there is no exposure on the outside, Ring's as well. So that is a little bit of a concern. But snapping in this carriage, again, if you don't know that this is how you open it, no one's going to be able to do anything there. Now, camera quality, I'm assuming that what we were seeing was about 1080p. So I did not see 4K footage happening on this. But I will say that the motion detection on this works, it says at 16 feet. So it's going to start picking up and doing an automatic push notification. Design of it is going to play a factor, right? I mean, this is going to be like a thing that people see when they come up to the front of your house. I don't know. I kind of like the way it looks, honestly.
It's neat looking.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I think the only issues I have are holding the power button, being able to turn it off.
But again, once you take the sticker off, no one's going to know that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have one and you happen
if
to go...
If you have a MubView True.
Yeah, you know.
You
And
know
then the
that
power
you could,
source
but again,
is a
you're going to
source of
see them
weakness.
come up. You're going to have those moments
From
before
16 feet away.
from 16 feet away, and if somebody powers this off, go ahead and call the cops
There you
because they have bad intentions. They won't be able to hear the clown voice or the uncle voice at that point. So, but I do think that a couple of those little extra features are cool. The built-in SD card is, I think, an extra piece of that. Obviously, we were able to monitor that on the phone, and guys, that took all of what, 45 seconds
Oh,
to
yeah.
set up.
It was very
The
fast.
longest part was setting up the name, email address, and password for the MubView account. That's pretty incredible. Obviously, you can get much more information on this product from MubView.com, and they have a lot of support options, ways that you can reach out to them. And again, guys, if you got a problem with this, they're going to solve that in 24 hours. Fantastic. I am appreciative, as always, of you guys stopping by the channel and checking us out. If you're interested in this, use one currently, or have any thoughts on this, reach out to us and let us know. I'm Nick with tech-Nic. We'll catch you next time.